What have you done that your parents punished you for? But it was totally worth the punishment. I got expelled and grounded for exposing how my school principal was stealing money meant for disabled kids. I worked in the school office during lunch break, mostly making copies and filing paperwork. One day, I was organizing receipts when I noticed something weird. The special education department had ordered 15 new laptops for students with learning disabilities, but the delivery slip only showed 5 received. I wouldn't have thought much about it, except I remembered my friend Aiden, who has dyslexia, telling me they were still using old broken laptops that barely worked. The school had gotten a $50,000 grant specifically for updating special education equipment. I dug deeper into the files. The numbers didn't add up. Orders for specialized software showed as purchased but were never installed. Equipment listed as delivered was nowhere to be found. During my next shift, I snuck photos of the records with my phone. The more I looked, the worse it got. Money marked for wheelchair ramps had disappeared. Funds for hearing aids had vanished. I showed the evidence to my parents. Dad worked as an accountant and confirmed something was definitely wrong. He wanted to report it through proper channels, but I'd already seen the principal's secretary shredding documents after I asked questions. So I did something stupid but necessary. I made copies of everything and plastered them all over the school hallways one morning before classes started. Hundreds of papers showing exactly where the missing money had gone, straight into the principal's new BMW and beach house. I was called into the office immediately. The principal was red-faced, screaming about how I'd broken confidentiality rules and stolen private documents. He tried claiming I'd fabricated everything, but I hadn't just posted papers. I'd made a TikTok laying out all the evidence that was already going viral. Parents were calling. Local news vans showed up. You can't delete something once it's online. The school board suspended me pending an investigation. My parents grounded me for a month. No phone, no computer, no leaving my room except for meals. They said I should have handled it differently. The investigation revealed over $120,000 had been stolen from special education funds over 3 years. The principal resigned but claimed accounting errors were to blame. The police got involved. My suspension turned into expulsion for breaching confidentiality and damaging the school's reputation. The special education teacher quit in protest. Parents started pulling their kids out. 2 months later, the truth came out. The principal was arrested. Turns out he'd been pulling the same scam at his previous school. He'd stolen over $500,000 meant for disabled students. They found offshore accounts, fake invoices, everything. He's facing 15 years in prison. The FBI interviewed me as a witness. My photos and copies became evidence in a federal investigation. The school district had to refund all the stolen money. The special education department got completely new equipment. Aiden texted me a photo of his new laptop saying, worth getting expelled for. My parents eventually admitted I'd done the right thing, even if I did it the wrong way. They let me off grounding early. Dad helped me enroll in a better school nearby. Last week, I got a letter from the Department of Education. They're updating policies for handling special education funds because of what happened. New safeguards, better oversight. The principal's beach house was seized and sold. The money went to install proper wheelchair ramps and buy hearing aids for students who needed them. I lost my perfect attendance record and got a disciplinary mark on my transcript. But somewhere, a kid who needs special education equipment will actually get it now, worth every minute of being grounded.